Vishnu's avatar, work in India among the warrior class, the Kshatriyas. In the Mahabharata, there is a warrior king named Draupadi whose hatred and desire for vengeance against his powerful enemy, Drona, became the ruling passions of his life. King Draupadi longed for a son who would grow into a warrior, skilled enough to kill Drona on the battlefield. Draupadi fathered many sons, but none were equal to this task. Desperate in his old age, Draupadi decides to perform a 100-day yagna, a fire ritual, petitioning the gods with prayers and sacrifices to bless him with a son who could slay Drona. As dawn breaks on the 100th day, the gods still have not answered Draupadi's prayers. Draupadi prays harder, and at the 11th hour of the 100th day, he utters the most sincere prayer of his life. Suddenly, out of the flames of the yagna, stepped two children dressed in gold. A god says to the amazed Draupadi,
"Here is the son you prayed for. He'll bring you the vengeance you desire, but it will break your own life in two."
Draupadi later names the boy Drishtadhyamna, Dri for short, and it is Dri who later kills Drona at the famous battle of Kurukshetra. Standing beside the boy is a girl, also dressed in gold. And the gods tell Draupadi,
"And behold, we give you this girl, a gift beyond what you asked for. Take good care of her, for she will change the course of history."
So much. Yudhishthira promised me tonight would be the last night of all this gambling. He knows.
No,
I don't like this gambling and dice playing late into the night.
Stop!
Must you be so hard on the servants?
Go away! Go back!
What are you doing here? You know that men do not come into the royal chambers. What is it that you want?
Oh my God! Oh my princess, my girl, you won't believe what's just happened. Oh.
Leave us now.
Please forgive me, Your Highness. I'm under order this task. Please, the Yadas invite you to Sabha.
To the Sabha? Women never go to Papa? And why does Duryodhana and not one of my husbands send for me?
Because he's lost everything gambling the dice. Yudhisthira, everything. First the gold and jewels in the royal palace, and the royal coffers, and then the royal palace.
My palace? My beautiful Yudhishthira? He did.
He did. And that's not all. He lost the whole kingdom. He wanted to stop, but that cheat Sakuni, who was rolling the dice for Duryodhana, said, "Why, as the elder brother, you can wager the other Pandavas."
This can't be true.
It is true. And Shiva, please help us. First he lost his 4 brothers. Then Yudhisthira wagered himself and lost again. And then Duryodhana said, and dared Yudhisthira, saying, "I'll wager everything I've just won on one final game against Queen Draupadi."
I can't believe this.
You're to become Duryodhana's maidservant.
Maidservant? Nonsense. I can't be carried away like a bag of gold coins and then be summoned to the court like a dancing girl. What did my other husband say?
What could they say? They were already Duryodhana's possessions.
Return to the court. Pose this question to the elders. Is it not true that once Yudhishthira became the property of Duryodhana, he no longer had the legal right to wager me? Men, once they start drinking, they forgot I'm not some ignorant girl, ignorant of the Nyaya Shastra, like an unlettered female. What was he thinking? Watch this. I will restore them to their senses. The elders in the court will recognize the legal statute that I referred to. And probably this is all a practical joke. You know how Nakula and Sahadev like to play their pranks.
My daughter, I don't think you understand.
Stop this sniveling right now, Mai. Stand up. Stand up. Go wash your face. Go. What nerve? Gamble away my palace, the whole kingdom, me? What was he thinking? I knew. I should have insisted that we leave yesterday.
Old man, out of the way. What is this insolence? Duryodhana is a master now. You must obey the orders. Come.
No, wait! She can't come to the court. This is her time of the month.
This is not your business, old man.
Mine! Wait, let go of me! Mine! Wait, stop! I say, please stop! Allow me to change into suitable clothing. I can't go to the court dressed like this.
False modesty, let's go.
Help me, mine!
Like I'm doing his possessions right. But not with the grace and style she's known for. May I welcome you?
you and your entire clan burn in the fires of hell for this.
I understand. Then sudden change in your circumstances must be a little bit unsettling for you. Come, sit on my lap. Let me comfort you. Grab your chest. Is this a way to welcome your new master? This is not an auspicious start to our relationship. I think those husbands of yours have probably been a little bit too tolerant of your sassy mouth, woman. We'll have to do something about that.
Dharmaraj, what is going on? Does the wise king of Indraprastha, known for his knowledge of dharma, condone this? Why don't you just sit there? Are you going to tell me what's going on? Dharmaraj, you have nothing to say to me? I cannot believe this. Arjun, can you tell me what is going on? I demand an explanation. Arjun, is this you I am looking at? My brave Jishnu, the son of Indra, the undefeatable. Or is it someone made up to look like the mighty armed Arjun? Which is it?
I'll kill you together.
Was that a yes? I don't know. I cannot believe this. Be my guardian, my pillar of strength, more powerful than 1,000 elephants. You who so often saw your devotion to me, are you not going to help me in this moment? No? You dare say no to me in this moment? Nakul, Sadev, you whose love for me put even Kamdev, the god of love, to shame. Is this my two brave husbands I'm looking at? Or some two fearful boys? Which is it? I cannot believe this. I cannot recognize you. Where are my husbands? These are not my husbands. What has happened to my husbands? These 5 men sitting here are eunuchs. King Dhritarashtra, can you not hear what is going on in your court? Is this the kind of low behavior you have raised your sons? They must be overcome by liquor. Please take charge of your court and restore some sanity. I await your consideration.
Lady, I'm afraid I no longer understand much of what goes around in this home.
How convenient! Huh? Grandfather Bhishma, where are you? Oh, there you are. Grandfather, you who called me once your dearest granddaughter, are you not going to help me in this situation? Grandfather, say something. You, sir, a noble warrior, you seem to be sober. Will you not act in my behalf?
Your husbands have left you unprotected. Why should I be the one to help you? Go and find yourself another husband.
Let me remind all of you what the scriptures talk about. The dignity of women and the role of warriors in protecting that. All of you seem to have forgotten it today.
Enough of this! Shakuni, remove the put of his fancy clothes and jewels. All of that belongs to us now.
Why should Queen Panchali be given special treatment? I say, remove her clothes, alter.
You're right, Karna. Do Shaz and do as he says.
You dirty swine! I won't stand for this! Let go of me! Let go of me, you filthy swine! Let go of me! Oh, someone help me! Please! Help me! Krishna, help me! It's your turn to listen to me. You debased Kaurav cowards. As the Yajnaseni, the one born from the sacred fire of Yajna, the queen of Indraprastha, the Mahabharati, the great wife of 5 descendants of Bharat, I, Panchali, bring down this curse upon your heads. All of you will perish into the battle that decides from this day's judgment. Your mothers and wives will weep far more piteously than I have ever wept. This entire kingdom will burn into a smoking charnel house. Not one Kaurav hair, not one, mark my words, not one Kaurav hair will be left to offer the prayers to the dead. All that will remain is the shameful and disgusting memory of this day, of what you tried to do to this defenseless woman, the queen of the kingdom, the wife of your own cousins, the queen of Indraprastha. And as for you, my noble prince, I swear, I promise you this, I will not bathe this or pass a comb through it till the day I wash it in cow blood.
We invited our esteemed relative to Hastinapur for rest and relaxation. Did we not? Well, this has gone too far. I give the Pandavas back their freedom and I restore the kingdom to them.
As you wish, Father, Son, Duryodhana. I hope you're thankful for your queen for rescuing you. Some warriors, these ton of them. I'll tell you what, Yudhishthira, let's wrap up tonight's festivities with one last gentlemanly game. Just to clear the air, shall we? The loser agrees to be banished to the forest for 12 years. And let's throw in one more year of the loser hiding from the winner just for the sheer fun of it, shall we? What do you say? Or are you afraid of what Queen Panchali might say?
Don't do it, Yudhishthira. I don't trust Shakuni.
You should listen to him, Yudhishthira. Maybe he's right. Do what your family advises you. Let's call it an evening. I'm on my room.
Duryodhana. I accept your bet. I can feel my luck turning.
You are a fool, Yudhishthira. At least let that Duryodhana roll the dice.
Ah, I really admire a man who is not afraid to take risks. Otherwise, life becomes so boring, does it not? Shakuni, one more game.
Yes, Bean. Let's not stoop to mistrusting our relatives. Luck is either with you or it's not. Come, Shakuni, let's roll.
Good heavens, I win again. I can't understand this. Lord Ganesh must be smiling on me tonight.
You filthy cheat!
I can see your thoughts as easily as you can see me. Who am I, you ask? What am I writing? I am Vyasa, the compendious, the chronicler of deeds of gods and men from 5,000 years ago, called the Mahabharata. Back then, Lord Vishnu took birth as Krishna, and he brought to an end the third age of man. In your age, Meherabad takes birth as Vishnu's avatar, and it is his work to usher in the new humanity. As I record the deeds and manifestations of Meherabad's advent, I am reminded of what I penned so long ago in Krishna's time. Let's see. What you just witnessed is one of the key moments that triggered the great epic war between the Pandavas and the Kauravas, as I recorded in the Mahabharata. Most people believe that the famous kings and heroes of that age were the great heroes of the time. But look again. Behind the scenes, there was a beautiful, courageous, intelligent, and powerful woman, a renowned queen of her time, a true heroine, who tipped the scales precariously balanced between war and peace. A child of a young nun, this future queen struggled to determine her own destiny. She did not want to live out the fate imposed upon her by the gods. Her father was King Draupadi. He named her Draupadi, but in her youth, she was called
Princess Panchali! Princess Panchali! I warned you. We should have never come to this kind of a place. Your father will have my head.
Simon, wait, we've come this far. Look, I think that's him. That fortune-telling sage everyone's talking about. He's scary looking.
And ugly. More reason to go. Let's go.
Surely, princess, you could have disguised yourself better than this. Oh, look, is that the best you could do?
How did you know?
I may be old, but I'm not blind. Eager to know your future,
If it pleases you.
Then, if you want your questions asked, you must step in front of the wheel.
What wheel?
That wheel!
Oh, my! Princess, this is witchcraft. No good will come of this. Let's go.
No, wait, Nana, wait. No, wait.
A mind of your own, I see. Huh, that's good, maybe a bit stubborn. Well, you're going to need a will of iron.
Who are they?
Those are your demons. You'll have to now or later.
And those? What are those?
Those are the spirits. You may ask them your questions. Are you afraid? Well, if you're afraid, go back to the palace and step out from in front of the wheel.
No.
I don't waste my time.
No, wait. Ask them if I will get what I desire.
And do you know what you desire, child?
I'm no child. Yes, I do know what I want. I want to change the course of history, as was promised to me at my birth.
Oh, a tall order for a young woman. Well. The spirits will answer your questions.
You will marry the 5 greatest heroes of your time. You will be the queen of queens, envied by even the goddesses. You will be a servant maid. You will be mistress of the most magical palaces ever built, and then lose it. You will be remembered for causing the greatest and most destructive war of your time. You will bring about the deaths of evil kings and the deaths of your 5 children and your beloved brother also. 1 million women will become widows because of you. Yes, indeed, you will leave a mark on history. As a brush in the hand of an artist leaves a mark on paper, you will be loved, although you'll not always recognize who loves you. Despite having 5 husbands, you will die alone, abandoned at the end. And yet, not so.
Don't look so dejected. How many women can claim to be the envy of goddesses?
But what about the rest? Causing my brother Dhri's death? And my own children, am I to become some monster? And 1 million widows because of me? This can't be true.
You are brave enough to ask now. Accept your fate and go.
No, I'll shave my head and enter a hermitage. I will never marry.
Destiny is a river strong and swift, and your nature will speed it along.
What do you mean?
Your pride, your vengefulness.
I'm not like that. People say I have a sweet and a gentle nature. Okay, maybe a bit stubborn at times, but...
Sold by this. Once you're gone, men will think of you as the greatest queen of this land, and women will chant your name to bring good fortune and blessings.
Don't great sages
great design. But I will say this. There will come a moment, a critical moment in your life when you are shamed, when you are betrayed and humiliated beyond anything you can imagine. In that moment, you will be tempted to spend your merit of lifetimes, your punya, by casting a single curse on the ones who shamed you. In that moment, hold back your curse, and maybe you can mitigate the catastrophe that is to follow.
Thank you. I pray I remember your advice at that time.
What took you so long? Come on, let's go.
Well, as you see, she did not remember to hold back her curse. Destiny will have its way. Ah, yes, here we are. I see the Pandav brothers walking into the forest to serve their exile, as if it was yesterday. For the brothers, it is a welcome change. Courtly life does not suit them. Queen Panchali could have stayed at her father's palace with her 5 children, but no. She fears the Pandavs will resign themselves to what happened in the Kaurovian court. So she accompanies them for vengeance. The years go by of their exile. 2, 3, 5, 12, 13. And finally, the ordeal is over. Draupadi believes that her time has come. The time when her husbands will exact the revenge that burns like red-hot coals in her heart.
Krishna should be there by now.
Duryodhana will not accept your proposal. It matters not that it's heavily weighted in his favor. He believes he can destroy us, and he won't stop until he does, or dies in the attempt. And I plan to be the one who kills him.
No, he will accept it. Look at it from Duryodhana's point of view. Yudhishthira is a clear-cut victory for him, without having to step on the battlefield. I can hear the mockery now. The mighty Pandava's brother, the greatest hero of their time, asked for and accepted 5 miserable villages to exchange for peace. And it's even worse. I missed the chance to break Duryodhana's legs and crush his chest.
Mark my words, brother. Your chance will come.
Yes, sir. How could you? Duryodhana already broken his word. Now let us make that our kingdom.
Well spoken, Sahadev. It behooves us to explore every avenue for peace before we consider the alternative.
Have you noticed? Ever since Krishna left for Hastinapur, she's gone deeper to her shell. She hasn't said a word in 3 days.
It's no mystery what's bothering her. As far as I'm concerned, her silence is a welcome change. I prefer listening to the forest. Relaxes me.
Not me, brother. For me, her taunts and rants are music to my ears. It's the silent treatment that hurts them. And after 13 years, I've come to see the spiritual value of her rant.
Panchali may be your teacher. To me, she's a royal pain in the neck.
B, she has such a soft spot for you. Why don't you see if you can get her to talk?
It smells good, Panchali. A new dish? Panchali, remember the time you asked me to go in search for secret grove, where the golden lotus grows? You had found one on river's edge and wanted more. I was gone for 1 month and killed 1,000 demons guarding the grove. And I came with a basket full of golden flowers, all to please you.
So, get to the point.
You have more up here, and here, and here, and here, and here, than anyone has ever been given. You are only poisoning yourself.
You think so? Get up! Stay out of my way if you know what's good for you. Leave me alone, all of you.
You try, Arjuna. She's watched you hone your warrior skills all these years in exile, and she respects that. Words of love can't reach her now. I know. Tell her the story about how you received your latest weapon, the Astra Pasupat, from Shiva on the mountain.
I'd rather do combat with a horde,
But diplomacy is a warrior's most potent weapon. Go ahead.
I come unarmed, Panchali.
That's a foolish thing to do.
Panchali, listen to me. No one wants to avenge Duryodhana's insult to you in the honor of our clan more than I do. For 13 years, I've purified and prepared myself for that day. You have nothing to worry about, I assure you. Duryodhana will not accept Yudhishthir's offer.
How can you be so sure? It seems every 12 years or so, your righteous Queen, the brother, loses his sanity. First he flips into an impulsive gambling addict, and then a peace at any price madman. And you expect me to stand by obediently like your 4 duty-bound brothers? Ha! Never.
But Krishna was guiding his thinking this time, Panchali.
Krishna? What does he know? He should stay out of politics. He's just a spiritual dreamer like your brother.
Krishna is our dearest and most trustworthy friend. You know that. He has guided you your whole life, so why is now any different? Put your personal feelings aside, Panchali. This is bigger than you or me.
No, never. You men, it is more important for you to stand by your ridiculous code of honor than to defend your wife who's being insulted, shamed, and nearly raped in front of your eyes. You've forgotten the oath you took that day. Get up! Go! Damn donkeys! You timid sheep! You frightened rabbits! All of you!
So much for the art of diplomacy. Why not just let her stew in her own juices?
Well, because we need to reach an understanding before Krishna returns with his answer. Otherwise.
Good luck, brother. I'm going boar hunting. Blow the conch if you need me.
You think I'm negotiating from a position of weakness, don't you, Panchali? But the opposite is true.
No, Yudhishthir, you're just being your usual righteous self, which in any other circumstances be a virtue.
Virtue isn't relative, Panchali. It's not something that we apply when it suits us.
Want to know what I really think?
Yes, get it out.
You envied those barefoot sadhus who visited us in Hastinapur, didn't you? It's the renunciate's life that you wanted to lead. But instead of making up your mind and sticking to it, what do? You swing from one extreme to the other. Not happening.
You are always looking for people's most darkest motives, Panchali. But it is your mind that's dark. We see in others who we are.
And you are always escaping into the scriptures instead of facing your own inner contradictions.
Just what is it that you want, Panchali?
Take responsibility for your own inner contradictions and stick to them instead of admitting that I don't want to be a king, I want to lead a life of a sadhu. What do? You go gamble away your kingdom, you get drunk for 7 days, and then you have the nerve to say that it was the will of Vishnu? Ha!
How many times do I have to apologize for that night, Panchali?
It is not peace you seek, Yudhishthir. It is tapasya. You know, the long suffering that ends into the death of your ego. And it is not war I seek. Don't you know that I know the unspeakable suffering of the war? If the demons of war are let loose, 1,000,000 widows will flood this land with their tears. But there is no peace for me if the war is avoided. I will die a lonely and a bitter woman, unavenged. If there is a price to pay for peace, and there is a price to pay for war.
There is a price to pay for everything, good or evil. But we can overcome our low emotions and bad habits if we pray or fast, make sacrifices to the gods.
Your spiritual practices don't seem to have helped you, my righteous husband with a gambling addiction.
I'm tired of apologizing for that night, Panchali.
Take responsibility, Yudhishthir. Take responsibility for your things. Your purpose. You are